Assalamualaikum. It's me again, Nikmat.
And Nas.
Alright, so the next question is very, very emotional. Okay, I will read the question for you. Okay, so the question comes. I'm a mother of young kids. How do I contain myself when I'm upset or angry with my children? It is really hard not to be angry. I want only the best for them. So why don't they understand when I'm angry? So the question maybe the mother is asking why the kid cannot understand that she's angry.
Yeah.
So I give the honor to Nas to answer.
Ladies, mummies, I so get this. She has said it, and it's a very emotional question because I'm in this situation every single day. Now you tell me which mother doesn't want the best for the children? Every single mother only want the best for the children. But children, mashallah, they don't understand that. And do you know why they don't understand that? It's precisely because they are children and we are mother. I get angry with my children every single day, and I have done things which I am not proud of. I'm not a saint mother. I'm far away from a perfect mother. I'm a learning mother. 7 years being a mother has taught me that you cannot ever expect the children to understand you. That makes them children. Okay? And in the previous session, you will remember that Nick shared a hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the strongest among you are not those who are able to wrestle, but those who are able to contain their anger, contain themselves when they are angry. So, mummies, you would be so amazing and strong when you are able to contain yourself when you are angry. This hadith should be able to keep us grounded. We are not an incredible mother just because we shouted at our children, just because we lash at them, just because we beat them even. Wal'iyazubillah. I hope that never happens to any of us. But while I understand the urge is very strong, sometimes you feel that, I can attest to that. I can seriously attest to that. It's like, daddy memang minta. He asked for it. But children are children. That's our challenge. That's our amanah. And that is how Allah wants to perfect our sabar. We have not been sabering. There's no such word, but it comes from me only. Maybe that is Allah's way of educating and improving ourselves through the means of, mashallah, children. Okay, and another thing that I want to share over the years, it took me 7 years to learn this. I wish I have known this before. Harsh verbal discipline. So you shout at your children when you are angry with them, you lash it out with good intention. Okay, in the name of discipline. I have to do this to teach my kids. If I don't do, who will? It's better I shouted at them rather than anyone else. So this term is called harsh verbal discipline. Mummies, know this. Harsh verbal discipline has more negative impact than positive one. You know why? Because your children will learn from you. I have this one very personal experience. A mummy used to shout at her child. Okay, and there was once this child shouted back at her, at another person. Okay, so when I sit down with this boy and I ask him, why do you do this? His answer really make me feel down. Because my mom always do this and she wants the best for me. You know, mummies, children, they absorb everything. So when you beat them up or when you shout at them in the name of discipline and you try to quote it by telling them, I'm doing this because I want the best for you, they would take it, they would digest it, and it would be there in them. They would be doing the same thing. Maybe to the younger siblings, you wouldn't know, right?
Yeah.
So when asked, why do you do this to this person? Oh, I'm doing this because I want the best for them. Just like my mommy. Just imagine if you are that mommy, how crushed would you feel? I know I would. I would feel so crushed knowing that my attitude has a deep impact on my son, which makes him do the same thing with good intention. I'm beating my brother because I want him to be better. Because mommy beats me as well. Kan, heart-wrenching kan. So mummies, I know that you want the best for your children. I know that it is not easy. It's not meant to be easy in the first place. If you think that nurturing and raising up children is an easy job, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not. It is nothing near easy at all. But it is doable. Okay? Because when you lash your anger, when you give yourself into anger, you will behave unreasonably like a lunatic. Okay? In the previous session, Nick shared about taking a mirror and look at yourself. Are you proud looking at that image? The image of a mad woman. The image of a lunatic. Seriously, you don't look good when you are angry. I mean, I'm talking about myself. I tried that. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that I look good now, but at least I look better rather than when I'm angry. So maybe this is one of the things that you can do. Just remember, when you are angry, you are unreasonably acting like a mad woman. Okay, so mummies, it's perfectly fine to be angry, but how you contain that anger, how you react to that anger. And one thing, the best for your child does not give you the license to lash out at them, to shout at them, to beat them even. Okay? And one last thing, remember mummies, you control yourself. You don't control your children. You raise them, you nurture them, you teach them, you love them, but you don't control them. The only person that you can control is yourself. So control your anger. Control yourself. And inshallah, your children will get all the positive effects. Okay, there are tons of ways that you can do to control your anger towards your children. But definitely lashing out at them is not one of it.
True.
It's not easy. Make dua for us, the mummies.
Yeah, so as educator, I also learned that as a teacher also, it's not easy to talk to younger children.
It's
And
not.
I like there's one quote says that every human being that comes in our life is to teach us something.
Definitely. If we look at it that way, we're going to learn a lot from the children. Seriously.
Yes. And then just now you said what, the sabar muscle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So our level of patience, sabar, is like if you want to have, for the guy, we want 6 packs. For the woman, what do we want?
I just want
Or
ice cream and
maybe
bubble
we
tea.
want a V-shaped face, right? Maybe lah. So
Yeah,
every night,
it's the in thing now.
so
V-shaped face.
every night you need to do something to make sure your face become V, right? So same goes to sabar. Same on how to manage our anger. The more people test us, the more we have to build the muscle of sabar. So then only we can grow up and become a better human being.
Yeah, the more tested you are, the more sabr you will be, inshallah. Which mother doesn't want the best for the children? You cannot ever expect the children to understand you. That makes them children. It's perfectly fine to be angry, but how you contain that anger. But children are children. That's our challenge. That's our amanah. So viewers, if you like and benefit from this video, do yourself a favor. Click the like button.
Share the video on your Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, because Rasulullah SAW said whoever guides someone to goodness will have similar reward. So if someone benefit from this video, you will get the same reward. May this reward also be given to the presenter, the producer and the photographer.
Allahumma Ameen. So remember to like and share this video. May Allah reward you with the best of rewards. Jazakumullahu khairal jaza.